Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're good, hope you're well. We're jumping into another episode today and it's getting full on now. We're kind of almost where we need to be in terms of the base and everything that we're doing. We're feeling pretty good about the wipe. We've got a good understanding now. In the last couple of videos, the genetics and the agriculture have been a bit daunting, but we've figured it out. We know how it works now. Now I just need to make it a bit better, make it more efficient. So I'm just going to pop upstairs. One of the things I wanted to do when I logged on today was to check out the shotgun traps, because I don't have that in the base yet. And as you can see, we've got these growing now. Look at that genetics there. See, we've got this. It's not perfect. It's not a perfect genetic. We're missing one part of it. So the most efficient way I've calculated to be able to do this, and I also looked at some guides as well. I did the workings, and then I compared it to some guides because I wanted to do the work myself, and then I wanted to find out if my work was accurate or not. So the best that I can see is either a triple Y and a triple G, or a quadruple Y and a double G, but going from left to right. So this is almost perfect. I'm just missing one G on the end. I've also managed to craft these, which is perfect. This is what I consider, I think people will call a god tier. And this is what we're after. So we want this for all of them. So as you can see, I've managed to clone a load of the blues. I went through the painstaking process of doing the yellows, but I didn't want to bore you because it was just so much messing about. But I think I've got a good understanding of it now, so we can go ahead and we can do the whites together, and then we need to do the reds. So looking forward to doing that as soon as these are finished. They're almost done. They're at mature stage now. So maybe like 20 minutes or something like that, we can play with that and see how that goes. I want the shotgun trap, but it's 720 to research it. You know? It's 720 to research it. I might be better just trying to find a shop. He's got his shop open now. Interesting. So boom shop, nice. Just having a look. There's a lot of shops popping up now. Okay. Shop up here as well. Interesting. No one's selling a shotgun trap though, so I think I'm going to have to get that from... Can we get it from Bandit Camp? I can't remember if we can or not. I don't think you can. I think you can get it from Outpost though, if I remember rightly. Maybe I'm wrong. Do you know what? I might actually be wrong. Maybe you can't. Shotgun rounds. One SAM sight and some SAM ammo, so I do need to get that. Shotgun trap, there we go, 150 it is there. Okay. So I could actually head over to Outpost, pick myself up a shotgun trap, a SAM sight, and some SAM ammo. That might not be a bad shout, you know. Because at the moment, I'm pretty confident that unless they blow in through the front, they're going to come in over the top, which means that if they're going to come in over the top, I just feel like they're going to... A SAM sight might help. Also, 150 for a shotgun trap. And then to research it, so much better. So yeah, right now we'll save that scrap for now. It's the right amount of scrap. It's what we need. But right at this moment in time, we don't need. Like, it's not that important right now. All right, so everything there is all closed down. Oh, I don't need that. I acquired it from a gentleman outside. I've changed my turrets to peacekeepers. That's the first thing I've done. I've sorted all the electrics out, cleaned everything up. This is one thing that I built just before I started recording. I wanted to play with this just to figure it out. Basically what this does, there is a switch. This switch runs to a E branch. That E branch runs to a second E branch. Right, so the first one, and you'll be able to see this if I work it all out with you, runs to a timer. This timer then runs to another E branch which goes over to the pump, and this also then comes into a blocker. Once the blocker has power, or doesn't have power, sorry, it goes to a second timer. So this is basically an off timer and an on timer. So right now you can see the timer ticking down. Once this timer has expired, this timer will begin. Watch the blockers change. And that's the sprinkler system. This keeps a constant amount of water into these. And you can see this is now ticking down. So this one, as you can see, has a duration of 90 seconds. Whereas this one has a duration of 25 seconds. I haven't worked out the maths on it perfectly, but that just keeps these good. Alright, so that's done. We've also put a smart switch upstairs for the auto turrets. Figured out all the ISO stuff. Took the lights away from down here because we don't need them at night time. The lights above, don't ask me why, shine through the floor. Metal floor, but who knows. And also, one sprinkler does 2 beds just perfectly. So we don't need 2 sprinklers. So whereas before we had 4 lights, the lights taking up 2 power each, which was 8 power. We only have 4 power now. And the sprinklers, we have 4 sprinklers before we only need 2 sprinklers. So yeah, clean that whole section up. This large wooden box is really what we're going to use for the next setup here. They're the ones, yep, so we've got those. Alright, so these are the white ones that we've got. Do white next. I don't think there's anything else white here, no it's not. So I've got a few ores that I've made already, but we're basically going to be starting pretty much from scratch. And so as soon as these are finished, I'll show you how that works. Alright, not really much else I need to do here. I want to get tier 3 now. So I do want to be getting some tea, some scrap tea. We'll get some ore. We've got plenty at the moment. We've got upkeep for 50 hours. So we're actually alright. But yeah, we are going to use these. So the way that we're going to do this is we're simply going to eat these berries. So we're going to have in here, there's going to be 9, 18... we've only got 17 in here, so we actually do want one more of these. But we're going to eat all of these to get these seeds. And what we're hoping for by planting these seeds is that we can find ourselves a kind of a decent... Alright, so we can get away with 16 for now. That works, because we can do 4, so we can do 1 in each corner. Now we could put all 9 down. That's absolutely fine if we want to. Put all 9 down and just see what comes out as a result of that. We can take the clones from that and we'll have a lot more clones, and then we can play with those clones and put them down instead of the seeds. And we can play with the genetics to see what we get. Now, this is really a gamble. Maybe we get some good genetics, maybe we don't. But the main thing right now is going to be to see what we can get. If we get bad genetics, then we just have to breed them out, harvest them, and then consume them as we just did. And then try again. And we just have to keep going until we get the right genetics. So we've got the yellow, we've got the blue, so we can make basic ore tea, which is what we really needed, so we can do that. We've also got the blue for the wood tea. We do need to do red, And also we need to do for the scrap tea, we need to do the white. So we're going to get the scrap tea. That's what we're doing now because we want to get a tier 3 workbench and then we'll go out and we just hit some barrels with some pure tea. We don't need wood. Wood's not a problem for us, but we have got a shop. So the other thing that we did set up outside was a shop. And that is downstairs. We're going to go down there and check it out right now real quick. I did put some revolvers in there, but I don't think they're going to sell. Maybe I need to change the price. We can check them out real quick. We changed all the stuff in here. Yeah, see, these have not sold. So that makes me think that the price isn't very good. So maybe we do these for... We do the revolver for high quality and we do it for 5. Alright. Cheap revolver C18. Alright. We want to get some high quality, so if we can, that's going to help us with the upkeep. It's fine, otherwise we'll get it on the way out, but... Alright. Lots and lots of big bases starting to show up now in the area. These starting to look quite good now. Still can't get up here no matter how much I try. These ones also mature. These ones also mature. All the same. Alright. So I guess for now, because there's nothing else to do, we can go for a little roam. Just going to make sure that we drop our kits off here. So we'll put them in this barrel. This is kind of our sorting barrel that we're going to be using. We're just going to close everything down while we go out. Given the weather, it might be a good opportunity for us to go and see if there's anything happening. I feel like the SAR should still be okay as a weapon. And we'll take 32 rounds out with us. We don't need too much. Just a kit and a dream. We're not even taking any barricades out with us. If we die, we die. We're just going to see what happens. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we don't. We'll probably end up dying pretty quickly. Yeah, but we can go and see what's happening. We're going to head over here towards train yard. We've never really ventured out, so first opportunity for us to actually go out and look around and see what's happening. Ah, mate, he's got a windmill up. Someone over there, he's seen me. He's definitely seen me. He's going to have horses in there. Okay. Okay. base is definitely getting bigger. And he's got horses in there now as well, which means he's got fertiliser, which means he'll be working on that. We'll take some red berries. The bear there, we don't really want to fight the bear. Base looks like it's been raided. Huge base over here. The compound as well. These are the players you can pretty much assume have invested a lot of time into the server, so they'll be online and around. Yeah, I'm rubber banding really badly at the moment. That wolf actually... So I think the more gear and guns and stuff you have on, you become more intimidating. I think to animals, if you're naked, you're less of a threat. But as you're geared with guns, I think you become more of a threat. Another huge base over there. So just kind of looping back round over the beach here. Just kind of seeing what's going on. Not really much happening over here. Just a bit of a thunderstorm. There's a couple of bases up here. This one's looking quite big now. Little wooden water base there. I don't think anyone's up there. Okay. So we're looking for ore, to see if there's anything to come out, any nodes or anything to come out on farm. Interesting little base there. That'll be one more for rockets. Just rocket straight down on top. Or really rubber banding quite badly at the moment. Alright, come back round to ferry terminal. Not really a lot around the edges. Thunderstorm's always a good time to be able to raid. That little 2x1 hasn't really evolved much. I was hoping we could have popped into someone who was maybe raiding, done a counter raid. There's an NPC over there. Okay. It's kind of strange that no one's here. Take that. Definitely take that down there. There's nothing over on the boat though. But that's okay. We just use this opportunity to run around the bottom here, hoping there was going to be another one there. 3 would have been amazing. But 2's good. Take those back. Alright. Well, we had a quick look around, not really much going on to be honest. But we did manage to pass a little bit of time. Just trying to get rid of the revolvers that we don't need anymore. Alright, so we picked up a few things. Window embrasures, don't really need those, but the SMG bodies are nice. We'll keep hold of those for now. Got a couple, but a couple more is always nice. Put a scrap, we'll keep that. And then pipes we're going to want for rockets when we get ready to do rockets. Other than that, everything else, we don't need any more of those. They can go. We've got enough of those. Yeah, everything else can pretty much just go. If we want that, we can learn it. We only need one of those. Don't need that. Yep, we're pretty solid. This goes into our, we're going to scrap this pile, which is what all of this is. Stuff we can get rid of later. These are empty, there's nothing in there yet. That is, I mean, kind of empty. Meds, clothing, wood, stone, and some metal frags. Alright. We'll craft up some more gunpowder. Can't really do too much, but we'll do what we can. Happy days. Alright, everything's all locked up. Let's head up and check out how our plants are doing. They are mature at 58%, so these ones take in just over an hour. I wish they had that little bit extra growth, and it'll come in time, but it's fine for now. Could maybe do just a little bit more water, so I thought that was at 25 seconds. We're going to set that duration just to water them a little bit more. And put those in there. Nice. Okay, so oh, and there's some red seeds there. I don't know. We can do the red afterwards as well. So we're ready to go with these. I don't think we're going to want these. So looking at what we've got here. This has 3 Gs, which actually is really nice. We could use this. Not to clone, although we could use the 1G out of this maybe to do something with it. But I'm thinking more to be able to put this in to be able to do the cloning. The more Gs you've got, the faster it grows. So I might actually plant one of these and plant the second one and take a clone of this so that I've got this to always do because it will fly through the initial stages. This one's 2 Gs, this one's 1 G. This one's pretty worthless, to be honest. I'll probably just end up... There's not really much I'm going to do with this, to be honest. So we're going to start from scratch. So, given that we've got this one, and this one's quite good, I'm actually just going to dump those. I'm just going to get rid of them. We'll keep this little clone here that we've got, and we're going to pretty much start from scratch. Okie dokie. So these just going through the final mature stage, and they need to go through the ripening stage. Or the fruiting stage next, sorry. Then the ripening stage before the dying stage. So we need to make sure we capitalise on that. We could go down and do the tunnels. I don't actually know how many people are online right now. About 100 people online. So server's pretty busy. Which is good. It's nice. It's good that we've got that consistency of players. Almost a week into wipe now. Okay. So now, I kind of want to go out. I'm just waiting for my gunpowder to finish. I don't want to just sit in here waiting, watching the plants. It's a little bit boring. So we're going to go out and see if we can find ourselves a little fight. Just drop the gunpowder off so we don't end up losing it, because that would be sad. We're not really ready to raid or do anything like that at the moment. We could take an auto turret with us and do that, but I don't know if we're feeling confident enough to do that. So we need an agenda. So where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Well, we can go to the gas station. See if there's anyone there. We don't really want to be running into fights with AKs at the moment. We could go into the tunnels and see if there's anyone there. It's storm pretty bad at the moment. Start a base there. Another base up there on the right. So much open land here. Really should be bringing a barricade with me just in case I get jumped. Huh. Okay, wooden door there. Open for a molly raid. Maybe not in the rain. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. He's just running and wow. Jackhammered me. Wow. While I was reloading, jackhammered me. Interesting. Okay. We'll play Gal Lewis, the Walmart veteran there, with a jackhammer. Well played. Jackhammer doing some serious damage, and I was still healing up anyway, so yeah. I was too close to the door there. My bad. Could have held a better angle. Running in naked with a jackhammer, that's crazy. Alright. Oh, fair play. Oh. Didn't even hear him running in, to be honest, until they were right inside. Still, it was good to go there. We won some loot, we lost some loot. We only really lost a gear set, but we did give that guy a SAR, but that's okay. And we're back. %75% on these. Guess we can go and molly raid that guy with a wooden door, but there's no real point. Like, what are we going to get for it? He's not really going to have anything on him. We can wait for the storm to pass. Could run down and do tunnels. Yeah, let's run down. Yeah, let's run down and do tunnels. I mean, there's nothing else we can do right now. We might end up losing another gear set in doing so, but it's fine. 64 rounds. We'll go with 80. 80 rounds should be enough. And maybe one more set of meds in that. There we go. We don't need the gate though. That can stay there. That kind of feels like enough to do tunnels with. We'll look at getting a car in the near future. Something we can play with. lot of these players that are kind of getting started out, they've got revolvers right now. We can win those fights. But against an AK or something like that, good player, someone else for SAR, we're going to struggle. Someone shut the doors behind them. They've done that so that they know if anyone's been through and left the doors open. Oh, just lagged again. Just wondering if there's anyone down here. There shouldn't be. But it's the kind of thing I would do. Send the elevator to the top, make it look like no one's down here. So people will come down here without really thinking. Okay, alright. Well, to answer that question. Jeez, he got like 3 shots on me. Am I really that bad that I can't even hit those shots? I can't even fight NPCs. What chance have I got against a real player? Stick in my base and I should just farm. Alright, let's do this. I guess I'm a bit tired. Probably should have a rest. Alright, that should be maybe one more. Yeah, there is. It's going to be right here. I'm like a magnet to these bullets. Okay. Nice, we'll take that. Cool. We'll take the 2 military crates though, that's nice. See if we get anything good in them. Free tech trash, lovely. Oh, and another tech trash. Missed him. Really? There we go. Terrible shooting. Watch that door there. Kind of want this guy to push me a little bit. One more. And the guy on the right here. Really? There it is. That's another auto turret if I can get it up. All I need to do is get back with that. Nice. Good comps run. Alright, let's just get back. We're not going to recycle yet. We're just going to try and get back. Still a thunderstorm? Still a really bad thunderstorm? barely see a thing. Ugh, go away. Go away. I'm not going to bother fighting him, he's just an NPC. Alright, well we made it back, so that's the main thing, so now we're in. Now we need to do is make sure that we can unload everything and check on the plants. Yep. That'd be the NPC. Let's go out and check it out, shall we? See what happened. Pretty sure. There we go. It was a turret, took the NPC out. Really? Alright. Poor aim, to be honest, on the turret's part. Might have to go and put some more bullets in that. It's on Peacekeeper mode. So it won't normally attack, but because he attacked me, I guess it attacked him. All good. Okay, so we'll take that and that. Everything else can go. Yeah, don't need anything else. You live in tech trash now, though. It's nice. And we're full up there, so I'm not going to get rid of the crew just yet. Oh, we don't need that. That can go. Put them in its place. That can stay. That. Guess we'll put that there for now. Happy days. Yeah, we'll take the pistol bullets out. We'll go fill up the auto turrets. Oh yeah, we'll just leave them there for now. Cool. Right, hoping these are fruiting. Nice. They should provide really nice yield for us. They should be ready soon as well. Some of these are like 9%. Shouldn't have that much longer to go. There should be yielding about 4 or 5 as well, so yeah, there's a lot here. It's going to be a big yield. Oh, this one in some trouble here. Needing a bit more water. Okay. Well, I can fix that. These ones. Yeah. Alright, so we'll set the timer for 30 seconds. In fact, for now, we'll set the timer for 32 seconds. There we go. Going to block that door off because we're going to open this one. Okay. Alright, that's got 57 in there. $60 in there and 60 in there. Happy days. Yeah, just pretty much stick the kits in there. Do still need a couple of bits to finish on that, but not that bothered. Alright, they're fruiting as well, 16%. There we go, sprinklers are on, all good. That should hopefully bring those back up to the 75% where they should be. They're only taking in 4 millilitres of water, which is good. So that's per minute, right? So let's think about this. 4 millilitres of water per plant. There's 3 in a row, which is going to be 12. There's 3 rows, so that's going to be 36. So that's 36 millilitres of water. Yeah, so 36 millilitres of water. So what we really want to understand here is how much are the sprinklers going to output? To do that, I really need to get hold of that pipe. There's nothing on the pass through. What about on the way in? Huh. Let's just wait for that timer and it should tell us how much comes in. I think it's 12. And the other way we can do this is when there are no plants in the planter box, we put the timer on for a minute and we see how much it fills up the planter box. And then we know how much. I think this is 12. 10. Okay. So I guess the question is it going up or down? That's the challenge we need to figure out here. So I guess who is selling Thompson's? Huh. Who is selling Thompson's? No one. Oh, there he is. 900 sulfur. Guess I could make Thompson's, right? Metal springs. Hmm. Hmm. Come with the bullets as well. We'll leave the bullets in there. Hmm. So if someone was selling Let's see. Thousand sulfur, 28 high quality metal. 1 Thompson's 900 sulfur. Oh, 1 Thompson 25 high quality metal. Okay. So I guess that way the how much scrap for a Tommy? Don't really know what they're worth. Just seeing what the other shops are doing. Not really that many for sale. Like 900 sulfur. $150 scrap for a Tommy. $150 scrap. Alright, $150 scrap for a Tommy. Hmm. Like a match price. Uh, 125 for 500. So for scrap, 125. Alright, so, alright, I don't want to get some metal frags so I can, just put an airlock on that. Just real quick. Just because otherwise it was only one sheet metal door to get to this. Now at least there's a couple. See if they want it. Boom, 400 scrap straight away. Low grade's gone. Hmm. Alright, well we can keep them anyway. It's fine. It's good to have some Tommies. Oh, one of the Tommies sold. Wow, next one's gone as well. One Tommy left. Alright. So maybe. People buying Tommies now. We did just get ourselves 550 scrap though, which is very nice. Because that 550 scrap gives us enough for our tier 3 workbench. So now, for the workbench, tier 3, we need 100 high quality metal. Now that's the problem. Hmm. I guess I could sell an auto turret, right? I think you can buy auto turrets though, right, from the outpost. So the question is, am I going to be able to do a better deal than what they're going to be able to do? $400 scrap. I guess I can do an auto turret for 200 HQM. Don't know if it'll go. It's going to cost me 10 to make it anyway. Maybe I'll try and do it for 150? 150 HQM? Should we try it? No one's going to have that sort of HQM though, right? Or would they? Why don't we try it? Or we could just sell the pure. Okay, so we could just sell this. This is almost finished through now. It's all at 5. Perfect. So do you know what we should do? We shouldn't sell the auto turret. Or we could, I guess. $150 HQM. Yeah, let's try it. If we don't try it, we don't know. Alright, let's do this. So we're going to do the harvest. So look, it's all at 5. So because this is all at 5, we can now just click on this. And we can just go harvest all. Perfect. Look at that. We just picked up 45 of those. We can also now just clear this as well. Do the same thing here. So 5. Just checking everything's going to give us 5. Which it is. Perfect. Harvest all. Clear all. Alright, so now I can take the blue that I have. Nice. And to make this, it's going to be 1 yellow, 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 blue. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we can do the same again. We got enough offspring to do more, which is great. And we've got another 2 lots upstairs as well. We'll take some clones from some of those upstairs. It's going to take... I don't really want to go upstairs with all this shit on me. I can harvest all of those and clear them, and then these ones can all be... These can all be... I can just clone these. So even though they're giving me the berry field, I can just clone them all, so... 36 clones, perfect. Alright. Guess how much scrap would that cost? Well, this is all done now, which is good, so we can go ahead and do that. So we're going to go for 150. So we'll sell the auto turret for HQM. That's sold out, that's sold out. Okay. We have a lot of stuff on us, we should probably go in. I mean, we've got enough scrap, but we can't at the moment do anything with it. can stay there. They can stay in there for now. With that one. Alright. Metal frags can stay there. Alright, let's crack on. Oh, I need to get this, how much do I? What is a good price for tea? Hmm. Okay. I can buy 6. I'm just thinking, right, if I was to buy something like the scope at Bandit Camp for 300 scrap, I can recycle it for 40 high quality metal. So I think 50 high quality metal. I think I've got one here as well, right? So pure ore tea. Let's see if it goes, shall we? 50 high quality metal, because that's what I need. I think that just went. That was too cheap, maybe? Oh, maybe that was a bit too cheap. I think I've got some more up top. Let's have a look. Pure. Oh, so that ore really does seem to go quite quickly. Alright, I need to get some more on the go. Let's get the next lot going. So I need... We need to work out the whites as well, right? So let's do the whites, because that's the whole purpose of what we're going to do, what I was talking about earlier. So we've got like loads of these, which is great. They're done and they're done. We've got like a few of those. Not much, but a few. This can be like our little junk box. We'll chuck all this stuff up here. Just out the way for now. Alright, inside here, we do have 2 of those. Okay. That is an advanced OT, which I do believe is another one there. Fantastic. That's another pure OT. Wait for that to finish. That's another advanced, and then that's another one there. So we're getting through them. I'll give them an advanced scrappers for free. That's it, two pure, and that which actually I owe to that guy. So. Alright, so he's going to come and I've got these for him. So I'm going to give him an advanced scrap tea, 2 pure ore teas. I've then got my advanced ore tea, which is going to sit here for now. I'll put that in there. Okay. So that's basic ore and advanced ore. Cool. And then I've got those. So pure scrap. Nice. Basic wood, advanced wood, nice. Alright, so I've got those and I've got those. That's all good. I do need to make some more of these blues. But before I do that, we want to do the whites. That's kind of where we are at the moment. So let's do this. Let's go and do this. So I need 18 of these. I've only got 16 of these, sorry. I need 16 of these. So here's how we're going to do this. And this is the way that I found to do this. So we put these in the corners first, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. I mean, for the sake of this, we can also put another one in because we're not going to let them. We're not going to let them go out. So, okay, cool. Now that we've done that, we can open up the rustbreeder.com app. Rustbreeder.com. Right? We click scan rust. We scan it. We choose the entire screen that we want to share. And now it's going to start scanning. So now we need to do, starting on the bottom here, is we need to just hover over these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to the top. Ooh. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then here we're going to go for Perfect. So what that has done, I can now stop the scanning. It has scanned all of those for me. Okay, and it's gonna now I'm going to calculate. It is going to work out whether I can get what I want. Now I'm not going to get... Oh, I am going to get it. Yes, Gen 2. So I can make my YYGG with what I've got. Perfect. So all I need to do now is clone what I've got. Now I'm not going to need to clone all of them, but I am going to need to do 4 separate runs. 4 separate runs. So this one I'm going to have to do, which is a 100% chance, so that's good. This one is a 50% chance. This one's a 50% chance. This one's a 50% chance, and then that one's guaranteed. So I've got 3 chances there where I might have to redo them if they don't come out right. I might have to do them more than once. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's going to be 5 at least. At least. Five plants, possibly more. Depending on if I get lucky with these or not. That's going to take about 4 hours. So I just need to wait for these now to get into the stage where I can clone them. It's not going to take long. It'll probably take about 10 minutes and I'll be able to clone all of these. Which is perfect. Need to put that in there. We are going to start getting a bit of fertilizer on the way now, which is nice. That will also help. And because of what we've done here, we can now, because it doesn't matter, because this is completely different, we can start doing this. Now we can't crossbreed these because they're different. Which means they're not going to be messed up. Perfect. So now we've got some more blues that are going to come through, which is fantastic because they'll crossbreed with each other. These ones won't crossbreed, so that's perfect. So we'll get these out as soon as we can, and then we'll be able to work on the cloning system. Happy days. So with the white ones, so ignoring the blue ones, just ignoring them because we're just going to wait for them to come to fruition. They'll take a couple of hours. That's fine. What we're going to do with the white ones is once they're ready, we're going to clone them. And then we're going to look at exactly what we need and we're going to make sure we've got exactly the right amount for each one. And we'll keep those in this barrel. I think it's very possible I can't activate the barrel, so I think this server's crashed. Yes, the server just crashed. Okay, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that with the white ones that we have in the corners there. We're going to clone them all as soon as they reach that stage. And we'll try and log in again and see if it works. We'll clone them all as soon as they reach that stage. As soon as that's done, we'll then put them all into the barrel, work out exactly what ones we need. So the way that we do that is we come into here. For this one, we can see we're going to need number 1, number 4, 14 and 16, which is nice because it tells us. So 1, 4, 14, 16, good. Then we're going to need 1, 4, 4 and 7. So we need a lot of 4. So we're going to have to clone number 4 quite a few times. It's used quite a lot. It's a really good one as well. Look at that. It was a Y, G, H, Y, G. It's got 2 of the Y's and a G. It's got 3 in it for us. So we're going to use that a couple of times. For this one, 4, 5, 7 and 16. For this one, 3, 11, 14. So we need 14. So actually 14 coming out a few times as well, I think. Just check. Yeah, 14 coming out a few times. And number 4 coming out a few times. So we need number 4. We need number 14. And I think 5 coming out a few times as well. Nope. Yeah, just a couple of times. Yeah. So I need to make sure that I have enough versions of those, which is why those ones, number 4 and number 14, I'm going to need to replant them. Oh, we're back in, it's fine. Cool. Let's go and check outside. I think we've got some high quality metal, you know. I think we've got our tier 3 here. Let's have a look. No. No, it didn't sell. Oh, one of those did. Okay, so we sold a revolver. Yeah, revolver, sorry. We still have the ore. So maybe that's too much. 30 minutes, 50 yield. 50. What was I asking? 50 high quality for that? Hold on, wait, did the auto turret went? Where's my high quality then? Did I take it in? Did I not get it? Or did I bring it in and not pay attention? There's definitely none in there. I'm just gonna double check and make sure I haven't got any. I might just need to go and farm some, you know. Huh. I definitely had it, and I don't have it now. Huh. No. No. Oh my god. I messed up. Should really set the price before you put the item in there and double check it. I can't believe that I messed up. I do that all the time, and I normally do check, but I just sold a auto turret for 1 high quality metal. That is a uber loss right there. That's why, because I'm setting. That's why I've got 6. I'm thinking I've lost 50. I never lost 50. So I didn't lose 50 HP murder. I just sold an auto turret for 1 high quality metal. Alright, here we go. So this is what we need to do. This needs to go into the next stage. Oh no, I put them all down. Oh no. Oh no. This is I've made a mistake here as well. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Clonal. No, I haven't made a mistake. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't made a mistake. I'm so distracted because of that auto turret. I just forgot what I was doing for a second there. It's fine. Alright. These are almost done. These definitely need some more water. So this water's not working. So what we're going to do here is we'll set the timer for 75 seconds to be off. Right, the blue ones we can leave, the white ones are there, that's fine. So we're going to take these samples. Blueberries, fine, that's going. This one's almost done. That one's on its way. Cool. Put the high quality in there because I'm stupid. I quite like this, running a tea shop, it's nice. Everyone's been nice and chill. I'm learning a lot. I can definitely don't have to go out and fight, so if I'm not very good at PvP, I can just do this instead. As long as I don't get raided. That's the main thing. Okay. Close that down for now. Put those in there for now. We'll come back to that in a bit. It's 90%. These ones already in the sapling stage, which is great. We're just going to let these ones finish growing. That one's almost there. Alright, alright, alright. I don't think we're going to get ready, but we're going to shot that anyway. Just because... There we go, that's the one we'll harvest. Take a clone. This one's at 98%, so we're just going to wait for that. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to put the one in the middle that we want to clone, and then the ones that we need around it will go on the outsides. So these blue ones are not affected. This way we're able to do two at once. Except this one, which I messed up because I put that in there. Someone's dead. Yeah, that one I messed up with. I'm going to take a clone of that so that I don't lose it. I'll take a clone of that as well. It's probably a naked, I imagine. Yeah, I shouldn't have put that one in the middle. That was my mistake. Same with that one. Shouldn't be in the middle. The white one. Take a clone of. I can press right click and then press E. That also does the same thing. Yeah, I shouldn't have put them in the middle. That was my bad. This one as well needs to come out. 80% there, 80%, 59% there. Okay, so I need some more water in that. Let's go and dump some more water in these because there's not quite enough in here at the moment. This one's got 3,000, 5,000. Okay. So we'll take a couple of those out. We're going to chuck those in there. Cool. And then all of these, which are the white ones, we're going to put into here like this. Except for this one. Because I don't think we need this one. Because this one, we'll keep it. But this is going to be our starter seed. Because it's going to grow really quickly. So actually, what we'll do right now, just while we're waiting here, is we'll put that one down there, and that one down there, and then we'll just use these to create more of them. Okay, they're going to grow, that's fine. We've got water here. So this has got 5,000, 3,000, so we could dump onto here. That's now 8,000, that's still 5,000, that's good. So for this one, we're going to just dump in the middle. And we'll do the same here. That's now 6, that's now 8, so the water's better. Alright, I've got 3 of those now, which I can bring back upstairs. Just need to click on this. This is absolutely full. So I can just click on this to take water out of it. We have an abundance of water. 40,000 in the building, as well as the pump as well, which is constantly topping it up for us. Plus we have these water containers as well. So no shortage there. We've got, that's empty, that's full. The one at the back's full, that's full. I think these are actually... I need to get some wood, so I can do that, because I'm going to need charcoal. Excellent. Happy days. Okay. We're just going to chuck that in there for a brief moment of time, because I don't need any of that on me at the moment, so I can keep my inventory empty, and I can just follow this around. So they're good, they're good. That's good. This one I'm going to take a clone of. This is the white one. We'll take a clone of that. So just this one left to go now. Oh, and this one as well. Take a clone of that. Perfect. So just one to go. Just this last one to go. Now, I'm just having a look to see if I actually need that. Is this going to be used in what I'm doing? It's not used in the first one. It's not used in the second one. Not being used in the third one. And it's actually not being used in the fourth one. So I don't actually need that white one there. Which is good to know. Alright. So now what I can do. All of these are in here now. Including that one. Alright, so. Taking out that. Because I don't want those at the moment. Okay. Cool. So what I need to do now is I need to bring across this, and I need to look at what do I need for my Gen 1. Well, it tells me that I need this, 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 and this. So I need to get these 4. So that's what I'm currently going to do. So that's going to be GHY. That is GHY. That is, what is it? GHY, GGW. Okay. So that one is going to go in first. And then I need YGH. YGH. So then that one's going to go in next. Then I need, starting with an X. They're not in any order, so XYG I'm looking for. XYYGXG. Yep, so that one's going to be next. And then finally is another X, XYY. Oh, it's the same. Oh, no, it's not the same one. It's slightly different. Huh. Oh, we need that one first. Hold on, they're the same. No. XY, GGHG. Yep, so there's that one. And XYY, GXG. Okay, so those four. And it can be anything else. Like, we can have anything else, so that's fine. So anything can start this. Alright, so that's the first one. Perfect. So then what I need is to look at the second one. So the second one is going to need GHY. GGW, so this one. So this is the second one now. This is also going to need YGH. So looking one that starts YGH, YGH, yep. So that's going to be two of these, so that one and that one. And then we need HYY. WGH. Perfect. So that's going to be the second one, but there's only a 50% chance of that. Then looking into the third one, I need this for the third one, so I can't get that at the moment. But I will need that. And then I'm also going to need YX. YXH. Yep, so I'm going to need that one second. Then I need HYY, which I think I've already used up. No, HYY, YGH, yep, that one there. And then XYY, GXG. So that's the third one that I'm going to need. Then there's the fourth one, because obviously we still need more. We're not done yet. And that one's going to start WGG. WGG. That one. WGG, WGW. Yep. Then I need WHG. XYX. Yep. Then I need XYG. So then I'm looking for XYG. That one. XYG, CHG. But I actually need that twice. There. So I will get it in a minute. So I'll clone these again and be able to use them again. So that's what I need to be able to do this. And then I need number 5. Because that's going to make a clone, that's going to make a clone, that's going to make a clone, that's going to make a clone. What it makes as a result of the 4, and then that needs to go in with YXH, YHW, which is going to be that one. Okay. So we don't need any of the rest of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing 2 clones because I need more of them, and then that one. Alright, so now I've done that. What that's basically done is that's allowed me to know what's going in with each one. Now I'm looking for something that's got the most G's in it, alright? And so I'm going to use this one because it's got 3 G's, which means that's going to go really quickly. So I'm looking for the one. This one's got 2 G's towards the end. This one's got 2 G's. This one's got 2 G's, but it's in the first position, so I'll take that one and that one. And this one's in the second and the last, so I'll take that one as well. Perfect. Alright, which means if I do this correctly, it should mean that all of that is irrelevant. Now, I'm not going to throw it away just yet, because you never know when it might come in handy. So just for now, we're going to leave it in here, kind of just out the way. Put it in there as well for now. Now this should be all I need, alright? So this is going to be the middle one. And then we're going to have these 4 going around it. Alright, so what does that look like? Well, also I'm going to take a clone of that and of that. Oh look, there it is, my G. There's my 3 Gs there, so they're the ones I was going to use. Yeah, because then that has 3 Gs on it, so get rid of that, that, and that. And instead we'll go perfect. Including that one. Nice. Looks good. Those 2 I don't want. I don't want to get them mixed up. So it is important that I actually move them out of the way. Okay, so we don't get confused. Perfect. So now number 6, which is the one we want to start with. Now the reason we're starting with this one is because it has 3 Gs, and G is for growth, speed. So this is gonna grow a lot quicker. So that, and then we've got the 4 that are gonna go around it. Perfect. Now that's 1. This is gonna be 2. And we're going to put that one in as well. So this one is going to go in here. Alright. So when the middle one, ignoring the blue ones, alright? Ignoring it because the blue ones don't count. So these 4 don't count. All I'm interested in is what's in the middle and what goes in the 4 corners. So, and I'm just using the other 4 spaces to be efficient. So what I'm looking for now with the white berry is the white berry needs to get to about 50% sapling, and I need to be here. It's about 10 minutes time. So I need to go, hey Siri, set an alarm for 10 minutes. That's now going to alarm me, set my alarm off in about 10 minutes time to let me know that I need to check this so I don't get distracted, because if someone shoots or I get raided or anything goes wrong and I miss this, I can take a clone on it, it's not a problem, but I'll miss that opportunity. So yeah, definitely need to keep an eye on that. Now as soon as that is 50% through the sapling stage, then I can put the 4 clones out. So the first one, which is the bottom one, is going in here, and the second one, which is above it, is going in here. That's it. I'm not doing any more. I'm not going to confuse myself. I don't want to put the wrong ones in the wrong place. So I'm just going to do 2 at a time, and that's all I need. And that's good. And once these 2 are done, I'll be able to take the clippings out, which means I'll be able to start the ones upstairs. Get them to a point as well. But I don't want to start them just yet, because I'm not quite ready for them yet. So in about 5 minutes time, we'll go up to the top, start the other 2 up. And that way we're kind of being as efficient as we can be. But this is it. So I've kind of figured it out. It was really overwhelming at the start. Really overwhelming. There was a lot to figure out. None of it made sense. But actually now, it's quite straightforward. It's quite simple. If you're going to crossbreed, you can only crossbreed with the same species. So blueberries cannot crossbreed with white berries. White berries cannot crossbreed with red berries, which means I can put, if I don't want to crossbreed with it, see, if I put this one here and this one here, they're going to crossbreed with each other because they're diagonal. So that will crossbreed. The same as if I put one in a corner and one here, they will crossbreed. And this was the problem I had earlier, was the middle one. But if I put one in each 4 corners, a completely different one in the middle, and then I can put one here and one here. So for example, this could be white in the corners, so all 4 corners could be white. We could have blue in the middle. We could have green top and bottom, and then we could have yellow left and right. That way, there will be 0 crossbreeding. Now, I don't care about crossbreeding the blues, because even though they're crossbreeding the same thing, because they've got the same genetics. So they're just going to crossbreed each other, but be the same. So I don't care about them here. I'm just doing this to harvest more of them. So they're just there to be harvested. What I care about is this crossbreeding. Now, I need this to be influenced by 4 other seeds. And those are the seeds that I'm going to put in the 4 corners, because they can't crossbreed with each other. But they will affect the middle one, because the crossbreeding can only occur during the crossbreeding section. And that is why the middle one goes down first. Because by putting the middle one down first, it progresses to the crossbreeding section, whilst the others are not. So the others will affect this, but this will not affect them, because by the time this is finished crossbreeding, i.e. it's no longer crossbreeding, the others will still be seedlings or saplings. Hopefully that makes sense. There's some really, really good tutorials online that I found that can help you with this. Just Google Rust genetics, and you'll be able to figure it out. It's actually not that bad. Alright. So we're going to leave everything in there. So I need to put the one in there that's missing. And that one goes there. Those are just the starters. So I've got my system in my head. It makes sense for me. You might want to double check things. I spent a lot of time, probably like 6 or something hours I probably spent messing about with this when I was doing the yellow. And we've got the blue sorted. But now it's become much easier. So now I know how this works. Alright, so this shouldn't take much longer. They're still in the seedling phase. And these ones are now mature. So they're in the mature stage. And that's only 30 minutes in, by the way. So 30 minutes in and they're already in a mature stage, which is really good. Water, that's got a lot. That's not too bad. There we go. Yep, same thing. Perfect. Oh. So I actually don't need that one, so because I don't need that one, but I will be using this space in a minute, because it's a sapling, I'm simply just going to harvest it and clear it. Done. So that's a lot of genetics, figuring that out, but hopefully that makes sense. Alright. So unfortunately, there is just a lot of waiting around. So once you've done this, like this bit's what I'd probably like to do, I think, moving forward is when I get started or I play on a server, build my starter base, expand my starter base, and put these straight down on the roof before there's anything else around. Go out and find the berries as soon as I can, bring them back, and start to just dump them in without even caring about the genetics. All I'm looking to do is put them in and leave them so they grow, and then harvest them and keep those seeds. Because it's the seeds that you need. And if I can get enough seeds, then I have a good enough shot at being able to find those right genetics, clone them, and I need to build up, I would probably say somewhere in a region of about 18, I would say. I would say maybe like 3 lines of genetics, 2 to 3 lines of of clones. 2 to 3 lines of clones. So if I was in here looking at this, there's 6 in a line, so that would be 12, that would be 18. So I would say 3 lines would be good. If you had 2 to 3 lines, you can run it through Rust Breeder once you've got 2 to 3 lines, and it'll tell you whether you can do it or not. You might get lucky. You might be able to do it in the first line. You might need 5 lines. It just really varies. It really varies. But at least once you've got the clones, you can always, if you need to, let them run their cycle, harvest them, and then consume them. Get the seeds, and then start again. Well, always worst case scenario, there's that option. Also getting a nice little bit of the fertilizer going now. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a start. Alright, so this is sapling now. This is the first one, remember? So what we're going to do is we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's my alarm telling me to check this. Perfect timing. Alright, then we'll bring the next ones down, which are these ones here. This one is also sapling, it's at 13%, that's enough. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, they don't crossbreed between planters. Alright, so ignoring the blue ones, looking at this one. This has got 3 Gs on it, so it's going to be going fast. This one's got 2 Gs on it. This one's also got 3 Gs on it. 2 Gs on it. 1 G on it. So you can see the speed they're going to go. 3 Gs. 2 Gs. 2 Gs. 3 Gs. So they're all going to fly pretty fast. Right, I'm not going to do anything else at this stage. I'm going to wait. Now I have nothing else in my inventory. So at this stage, I can take all of these white ones that I don't need, including these ones in here. I don't think there was any in the end. Nope, there's not. Alright, and I can take those downstairs and get them out of the way. The reason I'm going to do that is because I shouldn't need these, but I don't want to throw them away in case I do need them for whatever reason. I don't want to make a mistake. Perfect. Right, so they should just live there out the way. And hopefully shouldn't really bother me. Nice. So for the third one, which I have here, this is that. I need YGH, YGH. So just looking at where that is, YGH, YGH, there it is. It's that one there. I need that one there, which is also that one there. And that one there. So as long as once these ones get past the seedling, once these get to sapling, so they only need to be there. They only need to be there for the start of the crossbreeding, which happens after sapling. So at the moment, all I need is this to get to crossbreeding. As soon as this is in crossbreeding and it's started, I can remove these ones during the seedling phase. Because once these hit crossbreeding, they're locked. And then, if this is in crossbreeding, they'll start to take the traits from that. So I don't want to leave that in there to affect the others. So I need to take the others out. Which is why it can be confusing with the blueberries, and that's why you need to be able to ignore the blueberries. But yeah. So this is at 66% now. I don't want to get distracted. I don't want to go and do anything else. I don't want to miss my timings. This is only going to take me maybe another 2 or 3 minutes. It's not long. It's about a quarter of an hour. It's between 10 to 20 minutes because I've got the 3Gs. Normally it is about 20 minutes. I think a good rule of thumb for this is 2 minutes for the first stage, 10 minutes for the second stage, and then 10 minutes for the third stage. Okay. Alright. So this is going a lot quicker. A lot quicker. I mean, I was lucky enough to be able to pull this out. It is a second generation, so it does take a little bit of time, but it's nice to be able to pull these out in the 16 that I had available. Later on, I guess we can look at, if we want to go out and fight, we could look at giving ourselves an extra 20% health, which might be massive in a fight. But apart from that, right now we're just good chilling, making these, and then selling them off. Now, I don't know if they've sold, so while we're kind of just... these are almost... I'm going to wait just for this. You get a really cool animation from this when it works, by the way. So, we'll see that in a second. So you can see the harvest. It says harvest at the moment because it's in that sapling stage. There you go. There's the cool little animation. And that's now crossbreeding. So there we go. So now because that's crossbreeding, I can take out the 4 corners now. It's done. The crossbreeding is done. It's in the crossbreeding stage. But if I remove the 4 corners, it will not matter. It will not affect it. It's done. And I have the trait. This should have been 100% guaranteed. So this trait should be XYYGGG, which it is. Perfect. And we can see that if we bring across the rust breeder. Let me just make this screen a bit smaller so it's all a bit more compact. Alright, so these were the different clones I had. It figured it all out for me. Told me what to do. Here was the results. So Gen 1, by crossbreeding, so if I click on this, this is what it told me to do. It told me to take clone number 1, 4, 14 and 16 out of my list, which is why I like to put them in a barrel because it's easier to number them. Okay, and so then that would have given me this one, which is XYYGGG, which is what it's going to give me once this is finished. And I don't need to wait for this. After crossbreeding, I don't need to wait for it to fruit or anything like that. It doesn't need to be ripe. I can just, as soon as a crossbreeding's finished, I can take a clone. And that's what I need, and that's my first clone. Then I need to do that for the second clone, which I'm doing at the moment, but it's a 50% chance. Then I've got my third clone, my fourth clone. Once all of these are successful, I take it with number 5 from the original batch, put the 5 of them together, and they will be onto a random, so 4 corners and a side. And it even tells you this one should be placed east, west, west, and east. Don't know why, but that's what it says. And then that should hopefully give me the best chances. So that's still crossbreeding at the moment. These ones, 79% on the seedlings. Right, so let's check this one out. So this one's crossbreeding as well. So let's have a look and see how it looks. So on this one, because this is the second one, we wanted Y, G, YY, GH, which we got. We actually got it. It was a 50% chance. 50% chance of us getting it. And we got it. Which is great. So that means right now we've got the 2. So as soon as that's finished crossbreeding, we can take that. And it also means now we can start the next one. So we've got the next 2 to do. So we can come back here. Now these are the starters that we're going to use. So here's one and here's another. Now we can go upstairs. And we'll have these clones ready to fill in these gaps in a minute. Oh, can't go upstairs, so that's fine. So now, these 2, these are just the starters, alright? So this one goes in here. And this one goes in here. And we're going to do exactly the same thing up top for the last 2. But we still need to take, remember, this one, which is at 90%. In 10% we're going to be able to clone this. And in 40% we're going to be able to clone this. In fact, this one we can now. This one we can actually take if we need to. Now, I don't think we need this one, but we're going to take it anyway, alright? So we're going to clone this. So we'll take clone. Done. Hasn't affected the genetics are still there. They're still the same. This one as well. We'll take a clone of it just in case. Take a clone of it just in case. And this one's now done. Take a clone of it. Right, now that is going to grow on its own now. We're just going to let that finish. Same thing here. So this is good. So we're going to take this one out. So we'll take a clone. We've got the one that we needed, that we were missing. Take a clone there. Take a clone there. And this one, which is at 75%, we'll just let that chill and do its thing. Excellent. So now bringing up this menu and looking at what is going to be our third, or what was our third option. So the third one that we needed is missing. I'm just going to have to come back into the game to check this out. Here we go. It was missing the first one, which should be YGH, YGH. Now, because I've cloned it, I've got 9 of them now. YGH, YGH. So that goes in there. So that's for the first planter that we saw. It doesn't matter because the middle ones are relevant, so it's fine as long as these go in order. And then for the last one, which was the third one we were missing. So just going to check this out. That's going to be XY GGHG. XYGGHG, which is this one here, goes in there. There we go. And that's the 5th one, and that's the last one as we're going to have. So, perfect. Now, we're not going to start the bottom one until we've got all 4 successful clones here with the 5th one, and then we'll start this with the 6th one. So this one will go in the middle as a random, and then these 5 will surround it. But not at the very start. We need to make it till it gets to that seedling point. Alright, so now these ones here, we don't need these anymore. These are all extras that we just don't need. So what I'm going to do is head downstairs. And I'm going to put these ones with the others. These we're just going to destroy, throw away, get rid of. We don't need them. Because there's no point us wasting time messing about with these half-breeds when we've got this. So that's the waste. And we can just put those into the composter and leave them in there. And they don't really do much. We might get a bit of fertilizer at the end of the day, but it's not really going to give us much at all. Alright, happy days. So they're good. All at 75%. Everything's at 75%. It's all good. That's mature now. So now that's mature, that is locked in. This one's mature now as well, so that's locked in. So that's it. Now, because it's locked in, we don't have to wait anymore. We can simply take the clone. And here as well, we can simply take the clone. They're done. So this one that we had here, we only need one of it. This goes in the final. This one goes in the final. So when we look at what the final looks like, we need YG, Y, YGH. So that's actually number 2. And then XYYGGG was number 1. And we're waiting on 3 and 4, and this is 3 and this is 4. So we're waiting for the second generation of this to go into here, the second generation of this to go into here, and then these 5 are going to wrap around this one, and that's going to make our God tier clone. Simple, really. It's nice to use the barrel for that and not to get confused and not do anything else, but yeah. That's it. That doesn't take too long. It's not that complicated. Once you've done it, it's quite easy. And then, I mean, it's harder to get up this step. So now seedling at 39%. Okay. So what we're going to do now, get rid of the things that we don't need. Oh, I can't go to that. These ones we don't need. They're nice, but we don't need them. I want to go to that raid, but can't. Got work to do. Alright, so this is the 3rd. This is the 4th. We're going to take this. Okay, so heading up now. Remember, we need to get this one where it is. It's at 66% in its seedling. So, all right. So we need to get these 4 in now. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, no. It was sapling we wanted. Oh, we went in a bit early. We hopefully will be all right. Hopefully we'll be all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I actually want to go and check out that raid now, because they're all good now. Did I just see someone running over? Can't tell if I saw someone over there or not. Is it him being raided? Sounded like it was further away than that. Sounded like it was over the back. It's definitely a bit spicy over that way. Not our fight. Not our fight. So this is still in the seedling phase. That's come through as well, but that's fine. Because again, we don't want to keep these four. We don't need to worry about them. Once this is done, we take it out. If it's successful, if it's not successful, we'll have to take the others out and get those as well. So remember, we're trying to change the genetics of this one from what it currently is, which is GXH, to YYGH. It's quite a change. And this one is going to become WYGGHG. Okay. Huh. Alright. That's weird as well, my outfit. If I move that and put that on. There you go, it's black now. Colours weren't coming through. Let's just head outside, I've got nothing on me. Alright. Uh... So maybe I'll drop them down to 40. So maybe we'll look at pure OT. $35 for a pure OT. Do do do. All right. All right. We're good. Oh, we can take that clone now, but we don't need that one. So again, we're just gonna chuck that out the way for now, just to leave it there. Do, 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 do. All right, here we go. So this at the sapling stage now. These ones are still in the seedling stage, which is fine. This one's also in the sapling stage, which means because they've got 3Gs, they're flying ahead. So we just need to see what happens when this gets to 100. Is it going to give us the right, like what we need? Remember, this one is supposed to be 4 Ys, a G, and a H. But there's only a 50% chance that we're going to get it right. And that is because some of the crossbreeding we're doing is between 2 positive traits. And because they're even, it could be one or the other. And it's down to luck and RNG. And that's why we might have to redo it again. Do, 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 do. All right. They're good for water at the moment, although these are that's a little high for water. This one's pretty good. These are, they're solid. So 75%, I'm happy with 75%, that's good. They're at 75% as well. If they're all at 75%, that's good. These ones are over 75%, that's fine, although there's a bit too much water in there. This one's better. So there we go. Look, if we have 8,500, that's too saturated, so we need less. So what we might do is just turn that off for a sec. Stop that water coming in. Let that come down. Alright. And then we've got these 2 spaces to fill up, and then we're ready to go. Alright. It is so annoying because this, you can't even get underneath here, look. So normally you will be able to get underneath here because that lip on that planter, which is actually what makes it so hard to get up in this space. Alright, we're at 92%, almost there. Just a couple more minutes. It's a long wait. There's a lot of waiting around. Here we are. We got the crossbreed. Let's see what we got. We didn't get it. We did not get it. So we needed the 4 Ys. We got a YYHY. So this one, unfortunately, we're going to have to do this again. There's nothing we can do about that at this stage. We'll take this clone because we're going to need this again. So we'll take that clone. We'll take this clone as well. And we're just waiting for this one to finish. It's at 68. And we're waiting for this one to finish at 84. This one is also crossbreeding. So this one is WYGGHG. Yes, this one was correct. We got this one. So this one worked. So that's good. So WYGGHG. So that one's correct. Which means that we can get rid of this one. So we'll keep those 2 there. That one we don't need anymore. We're going to just keep hold of it just for now. That one as well we don't need anymore. And that one as well we don't need anymore. But we're gonna just keep hold of them for now. Just in case there's an emergency and we're like, oh crap. You never know. But it means we need to redo this one. So, okay, so this is the third one. So we're going to see if we can just redo that one straight away without waiting for these to finish. So we're not held up too much. Alright, so looking at what I need for that one, and that is why it was important to be able to keep the other stuff that I needed. So, in order to do this, I can just take this one, that's fine, that's the one at the end there. We can put that one in first, so... Oh. That could be the ore going, we'll go and check that in a sec. Is that the ore? Did we get our high quality metal that we needed? Have we got our tier 3 workbench? Let's check it out. I heard the drone. What do we have? One went. Nice. Alright, so now we need to put this one in. Alright, so we need to do this one that was the one that didn't go through. Right, so the clones that we need here is YGH. YGH, which is this one. So we're going to need that. We need XYY. So we need this one as well. This is the fourth one, which means we're missing the other two. So we have to go and get those from upstairs because they weren't quite ready. Oh. And that is going to be this one, which we're going to take the clone for. And this one, which we'll take the clone for. Alright. So this one is actually going to go there. So this is YXH. Yep, correct. Alright, just checking. Take that, get rid of that and that. There we go. So that one's in. Seedling, perfect. Alright, so I don't really need any of those anymore, as long as this one comes through. So if this one doesn't come through, I may possibly have to do it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these up ready, just in case I need to do that. Alright, so I definitely don't need those three. So those can go downstairs. So again, just like I did before, going to take them downstairs just to move them out of the area so I don't get confused, so we don't make a mistake. I'm not going to get rid of them yet, just in case I need them later. But just for now, just moving them out of the way. These are now fruiting. As soon as these hit 5, I can take them. Which is good. This one's in its seedling phase, so that's all good. Just waiting for that now. It's got the 3Gs in it, so we know that's going to move pretty quickly. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this. So, I would normally wait for the sapling stage. But it's all good. We can go now. Okay. Now, just in case that doesn't work, because there's no guarantee it will, those three, I can't touch those three. We're actually going to do a second one. We'll look for one that's got a few G's in it. That one's got 2. Trying to find a 3G. There we go. That one's perfect. We'll take that one. That's a 3G there. And that one can go in here. So we've got this one as well. So if this one doesn't work, then we've got this one as well. Now in here... Oh, got to go and check the other one up. Wait, where are they? I think I left them downstairs. Oh, they're there. Alright, so this is going to be... Hold on, what is it? Advanced scrap tea, yeah. Okay, cool. That should go. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we've got a little bit of high quality. Not all of it, but a little bit. We haven't got any from before in here. So we'll have to head up to the top. We've got some stone though, that's good. Can put that in there. And... yeah, not much in there either. I don't think there's any in the corner. No. No, we're good. Alright, let's head upstairs. We've got to check out those clones. We don't want to make a mistake or miss anything. That one's at the sapling stage. That one's halfway through the seedling. Someone is raiding right now. Which I kind of want to go and join, if I'm honest. Now we have 100 exactly, but we have no spare. I can't afford to use that, even though that's what I need for my tier 3. Sad. We need metal frags and we need high quality. We should definitely go to that. Yeah, we need to go to that. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, really? Come on. I can't even get out, it's so bad. Oh, that's taken a lot of damage. Oh, that needs repairing. Definitely need a quicker way to get up onto the roof. Careful, mate. There's a turret. They should be on peacekeeping now. I'm not going over there. I'm going to focus on my clones. So this one can now be harvested. So we're going to take the clone from that one. We'll take the clone from that one. These are in the fruiting stages, so we'll just leave them to do their thing. Hello, sir. Your microphone's really quiet. I can barely hear you. I'm sorry, my friend. I can barely hear you. You're really low. Could you type in chat? Sorry, mate. Alright, so the third one we wanted didn't come out, which was that one, but the one we did need was this one. This was the fourth one. So that is correct. This one sadly was not. Huh. Just keeping everything locked down. Especially the TC. Nice, we got it. This is it. This is the crossbreed. It's there. We got it. We don't even need to mess about with the last one. It's still in its sapling stage, but we don't need to mess about with that anymore. This is it. Here it is. The YYYYGH, which is what we needed. That is the final one. So now we've got 100% guaranteed. So we can now start the last process. We can start the last process. Hello. I can hear you, but you're very quiet. Sorry. My pump's really loud. I've got a water pump in here. What's that? Say again? Can't hear that person. Say again?
I think it's probably with my rust or something.
Yeah, I can hear you okay now.
That's kind of weird.
Just be careful of the turrets, mate.
Fix it on Steam. Yeah, I know.
2 are on peacekeeping. There's only 1 that should be hostile. Alright. So just got to wait for this at 40% right now so we can actually get our last one started. And in order to do that, what we need is any of these. It doesn't matter which one. Just needs to be a 1. So we'll take this one. And then here we're going to check we've got the right stuff. So that's going to be X, Y, Y, G, G, G. This one is going to be Y, G, Y, Y, G, H. Next one is missing, but we'll get that in a minute. And then we've got W, Y, G. Yep. And this finally is going to be there. So that's the one that we're going to have. Excellent. Alright, let's go and put that in upstairs. Alright. There it is. This is going to be our god tier. And we're going to have to put 5 around that. And we'll do that in just a minute. That one we may as well just leave to finish. This one's on 3.
Now, right?
Oh, hello, mate. Yeah, that's much clearer.
My microphone was input for my webcam.
That's okay, mate. How you doing? You alright?
So I was. Yeah.
How can I help?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, mate.
I got killed by a not friendly guy.
Ah,
So I'm asking you if you have some spear like pickaxe or like tools.
I would, mate, but because it's a solo server, I don't want to get kicked out by helping someone and teaming.
Oh, you're not allowed?
I don't know. And I don't want to risk it, because obviously I've built a lot of stuff here. And some servers are funny about it.
I can see that. I can see.
It's not that I don't want to help you, mate. I just, some people
What about
frown
if
upon
you
it.
do like a sneaky thing?
Nah, mate. I'm a bit busy with a farm at the moment anyway. I'm working out genetics. I don't really. I mean, it's yeah. this is just a little tea farm.
Okay.
I don't really go outside much. Sorry, buddy. Go to ferry terminal. It's quite good over there. You can hit a couple of barrels, man. You'll be on your feet in no time.
Where?
Ferry terminal.
Terminal.
Ferry. B17.
Okay.
B17. You'll be good.
I do so.
Yeah, it's quiet around there.
Have a great day, Leroy.
Take care, my friend. I can be nice to people. It's all good. All right, so this one's down. It's seedling. It's at 11% on the seedling stage. This is exciting times. We just need to go down and grab this one. There we are. Look, YY. There we go. Look at that. Grab that. Boom. There it is. And we don't actually need all 4 of those. But it's in there. So that's it. These are the 4 Gen 1s that we needed. So we'll just bring over the Rust Breeder so we can just finalise this. You can see. I mean, it's taken a while to do it. Oh. So the whole purpose about me bringing that over was for you to see it. Okay, so XYYGGG. XYYGGG, that's correct. The next one is, and I don't have to show you it, but you get the idea, is YGY, YGH, and then YYYYGH. Why are we doing this? WYGGHG. And then the last one here is YXHYHW. Remember that Y is for additional yield, G is for growth time to make it quicker, H is for hardened against extreme climates, W means extra water, and X just means dead, nothing. It's a dead space. So we want to go for yield, 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 growth time, growth time. That's why we're going for YYYYGG. All we needed to do is just put that into the top. So we'll clear the highlight. We could also just put number of G's, number of Y's we wanted, number of H's, but we just put Gene 1, we wanted it to be exactly this. This was what we had, and it just tells you, can you make this from this? Yes, and this is how you do it. It's a really, Rust Breeder Whoever made this, fair play to them. GG. This is a very clever, very clever app. Saves you a hell of a lot of time and thinking. See, that one was YYHY, so that one didn't make it. So, yeah, we can just leave that. We can leave all of that stuff in. That one's fine. These are fruiting at 4. These are fruiting at 5. So these ones are actually done now. So I can harvest this one. Clear it. I just want to check how many... I've still got 30 of those. This is fine. As long as it's giving me a 5 yield, which I know is the max, then these are good to go. These two are only 4, so we're going to wait a little bit longer on these ones. Nice. But we did just get another 30 of those. And now, because we've got everything we want, we could... oh, no, we haven't. We've still got another one to do. We've got to do red. Now, I'm not going to do red because I think that you've suffered enough. But we've done yellow. We've done blue. And we've now just done white. So now what I'm going to do is max plant out all the whites, fill them out, so I'll have a bundle of those. Then I need to do the same thing with the, exactly like I've just done with the white, I need to do with the red. And then I'm going to have these god clones. So obviously, yeah, it takes a long time to do this, but a god tier clone as far as I'm... yeah, I feel like the god tier clone is... It's just basically YYYGGG or YYYYGG. So it's either like it's either balanced between yield and growth, or it's slightly weighted toward yield. But that's what you're looking for when you're looking at genetics. So hopefully we've all learned something. I mean, I definitely have. It's been painful, and probably more so for you, and I apologise, but we're getting there. And it's crazy. I've been playing this like insane hours the last few days. But yeah. Now I can just get rid of these now. I don't need them. I could just leave them in there. It doesn't matter. It's not doing any harm or anything like that. I can't do anything to these because they're in the crossbreed stage. But this one I could before it gets there. So I kind of want to just harvest that and clear it. It's not going to give me anything, but I'm getting this. I'm getting this stuff. That one's in a crossbreed stage. That one's no good to me anymore anyway, so I can just harvest that one. Harvest that one. Again, it's giving me some. It's giving me some plant fiber, and that plant fiber I'm able to use. That's now at 5, so I can harvest that. I'm looking at the blueberry yield, which is also at 5. All right. I could, if I needed to get rid of this, I could hit it with an axe. That is one way to go. So items to compost now. I can chuck all of this in here with that. And that should make me a little bit more fertilizer. Got these two done. I can chuck that in as well. That white one we don't need anymore. Those 5. Let me go and check and see how we're doing up top. Alright, we're in the seedling stage, so we're actually going to need to claim these, so we can do that. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need to just claim that, make a bit of space, and then that can be 5. Excellent. We'll also claim that. Claim that. Claim that. This is only 4, 4, 4 and 4. And we'll claim that. There we go. All done. So just waiting for these to finish off now. This is the perfect genetics, as you can see. And the perfect genetics means it takes approximately an hour and a half. Thereabouts. I mean, if I had the perfect ground conditions, it might be a little bit quicker. But maybe an hour and 40 minutes to get a full run. That sapling stage is done. That's now matured, so, and it's the wrong one, so we can just get rid of that. Get the plant fibre. Same with that. That's still crossbreed. That's still crossbreed. So that's at 80%. That's at 100%. We're just waiting for that. This is now ready. So what I can do at this stage, just to make a bit more here, is I can take these blue ones that I've got here. Alright, and I can just go. Now I'm going to take clones out of all of those, because I want a few more clones. That's now mature. That one's still crossbreeding, but it's at 100%. Bit more fertilizer, a bit more of this. Now obviously the horses is the next thing I want to be doing, because horses is going to give me a much more in terms of my fertilizer. Like, I'm not really making enough here, but you know. That should just about be finished. Now I'm not going to do red just yet. I don't really need it. I need it for wood, but I don't really care for wood. I need it for max health, but I don't really care for that. So red is something which I'll do later. But for now, there we go. That's done now, so good. There we go. Now all of the whites are out of there. Take those out of there. Now I should be able to pick up all of these whites now that we're done. And I'm pretty sure, we're going to double check and make sure before we actually commit to doing this. And to do that, actually before we do that, we're going to take these ones and we're going to put them in here. Excellent. Put them back. So these are going to be the different colours on here, obviously. And then on here, these will just go on here like this. So we use the barrel initially, because the barrel helps us to be able to get everything done correctly. Then after that, I want to eat one more. So I've got 16 of them. So when they're ready, they can go. I can also do a cloth farm if I wanted to as well. There we go. Splendid. Excellent stuff. Alright, so now we just need to double check and make sure we've got the god tier. Just got to wait for it to get past this last bit. It's at 20% here at the moment. Should only be about another 5 minutes. Kind of want to wait for that to finish, but at the same time, I don't want to wait for too long. So we're going to harvest these. All right. Now, ore really seems to be what people want. Ore is what people keep asking for. So that is going to be yellow and blue. So we've got the yellow and the blue down here. So now let's take some of those blue upstairs. Actually, looking in there, it's actually yellow that I need, not blue. Sorry. It's yellow that I need. So they're going to be the clones downstairs. Ooh. And then this. Well, that's going to be the farm. So this will keep the god tier clones. Also, I can take this 6. And put that in there. Dump that. All 6 will go straight away. But now this is at 100%. 100%. Yeah. Beautiful. Just 3 of them now on 75. Everything else on 100%. Nice. Happy days. %68%. We're almost there. It should be giving us our YYGG white berry. There's also pumpkin seeds, potato seeds, cloth. So many things you can do this with. You don't have to sell this to players either if you don't want to. So for example, if I was near the bandit camp. For the bandit camp, I could actually sell cloth. There we go. Look, 10 scrap for 80 cloth. And you can make hundreds of thousands of cloth an hour if you really wanted to. Which means you can make a lot of scrap. You can take that scrap whilst here and you can buy F1 grenades. 8 scrap for an F1 grenade. Recycle that, you're going to get gunpowder and metal frags. Everything you need to make explosives. Alright, 79%, we're almost there. It's just gone into the sapling stage, that has as well. This one's almost through it. That one's still in seedling, but that's fine. This should be... Oh no, this is only 50%. It's not even guaranteed. I've just realised. It's not even guaranteed. It's only 50% 50% chance. It's a 50% chance. So this is not guaranteed. So I may need to take clippings of all of these and do it again if it doesn't work. But that's cool because I've got to that stage. So the rest of this. Oh, do you know what? I was hoping I could compost it, but I can't, so there we go. It's just worthless now. Can't do anything with it. I mean, maybe I could recycle it. I don't even know if I could do that, but yeah, they're the clones. That one's too high. Well, that's perfect. Just a little bit. This one, almost perfect. Just needs a little bit more water. We got it. GG. We got it. Thankfully. Thankfully, we got it. Awesome. That's done. So we can just harvest that now. Harvest that now. Harvest that now. We're just going to wait for this. I mean, if something was to go wrong with this, that would be very, very sad. Maybe I should have waited till I got that. But yeah, we're good. We're good. Nice. That was a lot of work, but we got there, and you got to watch it. So hopefully it's helped you. I mean, there's definitely some much quicker videos you can watch that will help you with this, but I mean, you imagine having to do this for everything. And I mean, I'm only doing it with 2 planters on 2 floors. But yeah, happy days. Everything seems to be working quite well. The yellow berry we still need to figure out. There's a G missing on the end of that. So I can tweak the genetics of that later. But for now, yeah, not that bothered. It works. It just takes slightly longer. But then I get more yield from it anyway, so it's fine. 20% on this, and that's done. Just got to remember to pick that up in a sec once it's ready. They're good. All good. Alright, so next things that I need. I mean, I haven't done anything in this tech tree yet. So much stuff. But this is all good. So I can take that. Want to make that ore tea. Actually, no. I need to make a pure scrap tea, don't I? What have I got here? I've got advanced scrap. I actually want to make a pure scrap because I need that for myself. So that's going to be the white. So I need the white that I'm waiting for. But that'll be ready soon. So once the white's ready, then I can get that churning. In the meantime, I may as well just make another one of these. Right. $45 hours of upkeep, 103 online. Did it sell? Alright. Not a gun sold. People are not willing to pay that with a high quality metal, so. Alright. I'll call it 30, so pure ore tea. See if that drone comes. That'll give me 3 hours. I do want my tier 3 though, so okay. Only 1,000 metal frags. Let's do it. And the scrap. That moment in the game when you're able to craft your tier 3 workbench. Amazing. Oh, we still got some scrap left over. Nice. We're going to go armored doors next. That's the next part of survivability. We'll go armored doors. And yeah, we're in a really good place. Alright, let's see if we've got a hammer in here. We do. Perfect. So we're going to have to pick up that, and that, and that. "20 seconds and we're ready." I want to see if I can get the barbecue in. I don't think I can. Not without some sort of fight. Let me try. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, hell no, because of how... Yeah, because it's got a stick... Nah, it's not going to work. Alright, worth a try. Um... Mm-hmm. 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 Let's do this. No, I don't like that now because it's sticking out a little bit too far. Shouldn't have messed about with it. Should have left it where it was. Now it's broken. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Something that's not broken though is this. Done. 1 tier 3. So reinforced glass window is 125. We can actually learn that right now because we've got it. We need to learn that to open up everything else. Now we can go into car parts. We can get our premium car parts, so high quality. We can go for the weapon laser light. We can do the armored door. Well, the armored door is what we want to do next because as much as the weapon laser light is nice, we don't care that much for it. We want 1,000 scrap now so we can get our explosive ammo and then we can start those raids. Also, we'll be able to get the MP5A4. But for that, we're going to need SMG body, 2 metal springs. And for this one, we're going to need rifle body, 3 metal springs, and 3 gears. But this is really a 60 high quality metal as well, and this one's going to need 50 high quality metal, 200 wood, 1 rifle body, and 4 metal springs. So yeah, really need to start getting a high quality metal. I might need to just get a jackhammer and just head out and pick up as much metal as I can with that ore. Alright. I'm going to just chuck all this stuff in here for now until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. Cool. Don't know why that's there or where it's come from, but I'm just going to leave it there for a minute. Box can live there. Alright, let's go and pick up that new clone. Should now be ready. Take clone. Perfect. That can be harvested. That can be harvested. Excellent. So now we've got this perfect clone, but we've only got 4 of them, so we're going to have to go for our 1, 2, or 3. And we can go for our 4 there. Crossbreeding doesn't matter because it's just the same thing. We're just going to keep getting the same thing. But there's only 4 of them in there. Not much I can do about that. The tier 2 that I had, I believe will be well suited just there next to the tier 1. So can still use this. And I can craft up here. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. We're farming. Look at us go. Look at us go. Need a little bit of water on that one, unfortunately. I was hoping to get a bit to the side of it, so I got half and half. But let's actually put less water in there, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, there's a raid going on. I kind of want to go and play a part of it. I've done everything I need to do here today. Let's go lose a set of gear before we head off. We're just going to go and shoot someone until they kill us. Let's do it. Finally a sunny day. And off we go. We'll head back to the gas station. I mean, it's so grubby there anyway, so I don't really feel like it's the best place to go, but... we can find a farmer up on the hills. It's a rather new big base that's just come up. Person could be online. very much out in the open at the moment. Not sure I like it. I kind of think there must be a sheet metal door behind that. Yeah, we're going for the airdrop. Be rude not to. God, we're so close to it. We can get there quickly. We can actually get set up in position, but we'll probably get seen long before that, if we haven't been seen already. Big compound up there. Lots of stone nodes up there though. Trying to like swivel my head 360 and look in every direction at the same time. Could be a challenge. Where is he? Did I get him? No? Jeez. I feel like I must have got him. There's a big base there. Is it that base that's just called it in? Okay. Okay. That's a Tommy. Too busy looking at the guy that was in front of me. The one that was naked. Alright, fair play. But that's Thompson's so much better anyway. But that's it. It was worth just going out for a run. I don't care about losing that gear, it's okay. Alright. Locking everything down. I still think I killed the first guy, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so they're done. They're doing, which are the yellows now, so they're sorted. Close that off. Need to make sure I get these, because these are the only 4 I've got. So if I went offline, for example, and they died, I would lose all my progress. So I need to make sure I clip these. But I can clip them as soon as I come out of this seedling. I don't have to wait. I can do it as soon as I come out of this seedling stage. So looking at how many of these I've got, the blues and the yellows. Oh, come on. I think I might have to try and drill that out and then just have the hatch there instead. Alright, so now I don't want to harvest these. Don't want to harvest them. Got to make sure I don't press the wrong button. So I want to make sure I clone all. Done. 16. Perfect. So now I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is awesome. That's what I need. And in here now, there we go. That doesn't belong in there, neither does that. We'll just we'll just chuck them in there for now. It's like a little placeholder. Right. Oi. And we actually want to take, these are crossbreeding at the moment, so it's actually, I left them in for too long. That's my fault. But yeah, all good. And then down here, they're all mature now. They're all mature now, so yeah, we'll farm all of these once they're done, and then at the top, we'll use those, because we've got to make sure that we always have a selection of the clones available. So we need like a box of clones ready. So that's the goal, is to max those out. And then at the same time as we're doing that, we want to make sure that we have this barrel filled up with whatever we need. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has been useful and helpful for the genetic side of things. That's quite complex. Just talking about the electrical circuit, because we mentioned this earlier. But I never actually went through it, so we'll just finish off on that. I'll get the wire out to talk about it. So the way that this works, and what I did here is, as I said, I removed 2 of the lights because I didn't need them. I have the power coming in here from upstairs. So this is coming into the switch directly. So from the electric heater, there's 17 coming in here. So it goes, basically goes to the top 2 lights. In fact, let me just show you. We'll start at the beginning of the loop. We'll just talk about how this works. So from the battery downstairs, we have coming up to here, there's an electrical branch on the battery, and we have 79 coming off of this. 79. This branch has 5 coming off of it, which goes to the water purifier. So this is constantly working. The remaining 73 power comes to here. 73 comes in. 1's used up, so there's 72 left. 27 goes to the ceiling light. 45 goes to the switch. And then we have, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the switch is 5, which means there's 40 left, 10 for each water turret. The 3 on the ceiling, and then the 1 on the ground floor. That means that coming through here to the ceiling light is 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Nice. All right, nice. So, yeah, then what we have is from the heater, it comes downstairs and it goes directly into the next heater. So here we can see power in from the electric heater is 20. It consumes 3, which means passing through the other side is 17 to the switch. Switch has 17 coming in and 16 going out because it uses 1. So 16 coming out comes into here. 1 goes through, there's 15 left. 2 comes out, which goes to the pump and switch. That comes down here, across here, up there, and powers that. Then, the other side of this, which is remaining, is 7 for the splitter. Oh, there's 5 that goes to the timer, and that means that we've got 1 going in there, there's 4 left, 1 up there, there's 3 left, 1 in there, there's 2 left, and this basically, and then across into there, there's one extra, but 1 goes into there as well as 1 extra. I think I can probably get away actually with making that 4. I think that would still work. So I think 4 would still work. We're going to check the timer once that's gone round. But basically what happens is this timer is the off timer. So this is how long the sprinkler's off for. Once this has clicked, it then sends power through to here. Once power's in there, it sends power through to this, which starts this timer. This, once it's activated, activates this, which then powers up the pump toggle to turn the pump on. It's quite a clever little system, very simple. The relay, which has power going into it, the power is evenly spread. 2 to the blocker, 2 to the timer, 2 there. There's actually 8 going in, so there's 2 missing from that. Alright, this is just about to run out, this timer, which means as soon as this clicks, that should switch over, that should switch on, and that should start as soon as that hits the top. Perfect. Now this timer goes round a lot quicker. Once this one goes round, that switches, that turns off, and it just repeats the process. It's just a loop. So nice, simple, clean little loop. Everything else is working. Everything else is good. We can close that. We can also close this. Alright, yellow berries, blueberries. And upstairs we should have ourselves some white berries. Now, These are just seedlings at the moment. That could be closed. They're mature. Nice. So we've got yellow berries up here and white berries. And that's everything. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me. We're obviously going to have to get some more. So we're going to, once they're in the next stage, we're going to get those. So we've got a few more there. Fill this up. Once we've got enough here, then we'll start to generate some yield. I'll be working on that. Do a little bit of that this evening. Keeping an eye on it for a little bit. And yeah. Later on, when the server quietens down a little bit, we'll do another scrap run. And I think we're pretty cool now. We've kind of got to a stage where we're ready to just throw away some kits now and go and roam and have some fun. Do some monuments, have some PvP, and just enjoy the server. And if we die, it doesn't really matter. We do need to go farming, get some high quality metal. We get that from metal ore, so we'll have to take a pure ore tea, run around with a jackhammer. Once everyone's offline, we'll see if we can pick up some of those nodes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.